And if you haven't experienced love and you don't understand it and you don't have the tools to move forward, then you're gonna have complications, period.
Beyonce and Jay-Z are the true royal couple of Hollywood. They have been going strong for over 2 decades now, which is impressive because celebrities are notorious for hopping from one person to another. Even their seemingly perfect relationship is not without its flaws. Hello everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. Have you also wondered how a pop princess and gangsta rapper became Hollywood's most sought-after couple? Then fret not today. We are here to discuss the whole truth of Beyonce and Jay-Z's love life. Before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll never miss any updates. Platonic Friendship. Like many great love stories, Beyonce and Jay-Z were also good friends before they started dating. The duo has never confirmed when they exactly started dating, but fans have now guessed it was around Beyonce's 21st birthday. She and Jay-Z go way back to 1998. That was the first time when they met. They were both up-and-coming talent back then. Jay-Z was a bit more established than Beyonce, who was then with her group Destiny's Child. Both were passionate artists and soon they started collaborating. Forbidden romance. When they released their single Bonnie and Clyde, that's when the rumors started spreading like a wildfire about them dating. They were adored by fans, but few people raised eyebrows at their huge age gap. One of them was Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles. Beyonce was 21 and Jay-Z was 33. Her career was just getting started and her potential was visible. Her father wanted her to focus on building her career first, as she always had been extremely determined. At that time, both of them didn't say a word to accept or deny their relationship. They kept on collaborating and every song got more popular than the previous. It was their duet which gave Beyonce one of her biggest hits of her career, Crazy in Love. The song catapulted her into global stardom, and from Beyonce, she became Queen Bey. In one of Jay-Z's songs called Everything Is Fine, he shared an interesting anecdote about their first date. He brought a friend with him to his first dinner date with Beyonce, and now when he looks back at it, for him, it was the first foolish mistake. Marriage on the 4th. It came as a big shock to everyone when 2 of the biggest celebrities in the world got married secretly without making any announcement. They kept the secret so guarded, nobody even knew they were engaged for 2 years after that. During an interview in 2006, Beyonce, for the first time, talked about her dream wedding. Now her fans look at that as a hint of her engagement, but at the time, nobody had a clue. She told the Cosmopolitan magazine, "I don't know when I'll want to get married. I never pictured myself as a bride, but after my sister's wedding, I did start thinking about what kind of wedding I'd want. I don't think I'd want a big one." They got married on the 4th of April 2008. They shared their birthdays on the same date, wedding date too, and it even inspired their daughter Ivy's name, as the IV looks like 4 in Roman. They hold the significance of number 4 so highly that instead of exchanging wedding rings, they got the number inked on their ring finger. Many people couldn't understand the logic behind it, as the wedding band has always been the tradition, but Bey couldn't care less. Her response was, "People put too much emphasis on that. It's just material, and it's just silly to me." After getting married, Beyonce told in an interview her wedding was not rushed. It was a well-thought-out decision. She told the interviewer, "There was no rush. No one expected me to run off and get married. I really don't believe that you will love the same thing when you're 20 as you do at 30. So that was my rule. Before the age of 25, I would never get married. I feel like you have to know yourself, know what you want, spend some time by yourself, and be proud of who you are before you can share that with someone else." Tough times in Blue Ivy. Before getting married, everyone was speculating the birth of the power couple's first child. All the guess games came to an end when Beyonce did an epic announcement of her pregnancy. After her performance at the VMAs in 2011, she opened her jacket and rubbed her tiny baby bump. Well, that only shows why she is so iconic. On the 7th of January 2012, the couple welcomed their first child, a baby girl, and decided to name her Blue Ivy Carter. The family of 3 was looking so happy from the outside that nobody could have suspected what went down just a year ago. Beyonce and Jay-Z are the most private celebrities who only share what they feel through their songs and don't rely on disclosing their personal problems to stay in the limelight. One such heartbreaking detail was discussed for the first time in Beyonce's documentary, Life is But a Dream. Before Ivy, she suffered a miscarriage, which broke her into pieces. She shared, "About 2 years ago, I was pregnant for the first time, and I heard the heartbeat, which was the most beautiful music I ever heard in my life. life. Being pregnant was very much like falling in love. You are so open, you are so overjoyed. There are no words that can express having a baby growing inside of you. So, of course, you want to scream it out and tell everyone. I flew back to New York to get my checkup, and no heartbeat. Literally, the week before I went to the doctor, everything was fine, but there was no heartbeat. Jay-Z also called it one of the saddest moments of his life when he couldn't do anything to make his wife feel better. The elevator incident. After the birth of Blue Ivy, everything was seemingly going well for the A-lister couple. They were appearing on red carpets looking happier than ever, but then in 2014, after the Met Gala, a video was leaked of Solange Knowles attacking Jay-Z in an elevator while Beyonce was silently observing it. This leaked tape rocked their image as the first time people saw them as being less than perfect. Everyone was trying to guess as the video didn't have any audio. Some thought Solange was drunk, while many thought she was hitting Jay-Z as rumors of his infidelity were going strong. All three of them kept quiet for some time. Then, after 10 years, the Knowles-Carter bunch released a joint statement to People's Magazine. There has been a great deal of speculation about what triggered the unfortunate incident, but the most important thing is that our family has worked through it. Jay and Solange each assume their share of responsibility for what has occurred. They both acknowledge their role in this private matter that has played out in the public. They both have apologized to each other and have moved forward as a united family. The reports of Solange being intoxicated or displaying erratic behavior throughout the evening are simply false. At the end of the day, families have problems and we're no different. We love each other and above all, our family. We put this in behind us and hope everyone else will do the same. It has been nearly a decade since this incident, and still nobody has a clue of what actually happened. Lemonade and 444. Trouble in Paradise. In 2016, rumors were once again rife about Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce. But this time, something was different. Everyone could feel it. Then came the sledgehammer. Beyonce's tell-all album, Lemonade. There was no promotion of this album, which then went on to break records. Infidelity, pain, and forgiveness were the central theme of this album. For the first time, people thought their marriage was heading towards a divorce. Two songs in the album, Hold Up and Sorry, almost gave away the whole story of Jay-Z cheating on her. The lyrics were, "He only want me when I'm not there. He better call Becky with the good hair." After hearing the name Becky, all the fans and media outlets started looking for her. People tried really hard, but they couldn't identify her. Later in an interview, Beyonce revealed Becky isn't one person. She is the representation of a certain kind of woman. The following year in 2017, Jay-Z released his own answer to the Lemonade. If anyone had a doubt before, after listening to his album, it could safely conclude that he indeed cheated on her. One of his rap verses, which sounded more like a confession, was, "I apologize, our love was one for the ages, and I contained us. And if my children knew, I don't even know what I would do. If they ain't looked at me the same, I would probably die with all the shame." On the same track, which is 444, Jay-Z apologized to his ever-faithful wife and showed his regret. "Look, I apologize, often womanized, took for my child to be born to see through a woman's eyes, took for those natural twins to believe in miracles." Heartache and therapy. Soon after all this, the couple gave their marriage another chance and went for therapy. It definitely worked wonders for them, because in 2017, Beyonce took to Instagram to share the happy news of her expecting twins with the fans. She wrote, "We would like to share our love and happiness. We have been blessed 2 times over. We are incredibly grateful that our family will be growing by 2, and we thank you for your well wishes." The Carters. In 2017, she gave birth to twins, a boy named Sir and a girl named Rumi. The birth of the babies was announced by Beyonce's father, which irked many people who accused him of stealing their thunder. Well, all is well that ends well. Today, they are a beautiful family of 5, and for many years now, they have nothing but nice things to say about each other. From forbidden romance to now becoming one of the most powerful couples on earth, Beyonce and Jay-Z surely have come a long way. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell button to get the notifications. Also, don't forget to watch other videos on this channel that explores more topics like this.